to give us wonderful insights about meditation, about Patri sir, and about his vision for PYMA. Welcome, Akka, for this session.
Yes, thank you, Vishwa, and welcome everyone to this wonderful Ignite session, a 21-week session hosted by
Yeah.
PYMA Global.
So we are like closing to one of the amazing events of PYMA, that is Awakening Youth Fest, which is like close to 2 weeks. We are just 2 weeks away, and we are all super excited for it. And at this state, knowing Patricia's vision about PYMA will still motivate us to do more things for PYMA. So we are glad that we are having this conversation today. So to start with, the first question I would like to ask you, Akka, is like, I mean, you being daughter of Patri sir, like how was your journey to start with? How did you see? I know we see our father as father, but still, uh, he's also a great master. So how was it? How was your journey with him?
Um, what can I say? It's amazing. It's a miraculous journey with him. Um, Growing up, watching him, seeing him, and witnessing uh, the life that unfolded in front of him, and meeting his guru, Sadananda Yogiji, when I was a very little child. And I was one of the fortunate ones to meet him physically, like, the physical part was there. But yeah, I was, I think, 3 or 4 years old when I met Sadananda Yogiji. And spirituality came very, very, beautifully into his life after he met with an accident in 1979. And that was his turning point. And from there on, his spiritual journey has started. And he started practicing spirituality in his real life, like, living simply, so, living in simplicity and, practicing principles and doing experimentations. And he does a lot of experimentations on pyramids and all. And we used to be a witness to all of those experiments and watching him. We didn't understand any of it at that age. We just were watching what is happening. We don't know. So he used to explain little things, but of course we were little kids and we couldn't understand what was happening. And lots of Sajan Sangatyas were happening at our home, and they were used to talk about meditation and karma and past lives and astral body journeys and so many things. So it was great, and for me and for my sister, it was normal. It was not like something special that we had a spiritual upbringing or anything of that sort. So there was not before and after for us. So that is where we were born into. And he taught us a lot of things, many brilliant things, just like you have learned from him. In the same way I have learned from him. So yes.
Like for you, was it that at some point of time in your life you felt that I should take meditation seriously, or was it from the very childhood, like how in every house there is certain ritual, like you do puja, or meditation was something like that, that like which came pretty natural to you as a ritual in the house, or you felt that I have to do meditation?
Um, it was not like me feeling to do meditation. Initially, he used to teach me meditation in the way that, you sit in the corner and just close your eyes. That's all. He didn't even say observe your breath, because children, as children, they don't have thoughts as such. So he just used to go sit in the corner and just close your eyes and sit. That's all. So it was that is how he taught us meditation, just to sit, because he used to sit in front of us. My mother used to sit in front of us, and that is how we learned. By watching them meditate, we also learned meditation. So we didn't understand the word meditation as such, but we just understood the word sit. Sit silently, close your eyes. That is what we learned in the initial stages. So it was not a serious or a light thing as far as meditation is concerned. It was just a part of life. It was just part of daily life. Just like we eat food and take bath and go to school, it was just a part of life. So I used to share this with my friends and my teachers and all that. So that is how it started. And yeah, I mean, like nothing serious was there. It was a part of life, effortlessly just went through.
Great, great. So like there would be some instance in your life, right, where you felt like this is the point where meditation really helped me. I'm grateful that I've been practicing meditation. So can you just tell us such instant in your young age when you felt like, yeah, this is where meditation is really required?
Um, First of all, I was very bad at studies. I was never interested in studies, so it didn't help me over there because I had no interest over there. So, guys, please be interested in studies. Don't follow my advice on that. So, you have to study, you have to do well, everything. So, meditation, it has helped me to um, really center myself in ways wherein there were crises in my life. There were situations in my life wherein it the more of reactive things could have been done, but it helped me calm down in ways wherein there was lots of crisis in my life, as I was growing up, and it helped me to connect to my heart. So I more of heart oriented person. It helped me to become compassionate. It helped me to become intuitive. Like, I follow my intuition wherever I go. I used to take my intuitive decisions for any crucial decisions. For example, I chose my husband following my intuition. So that is one of the examples that I can say that, it helped me to, be calm, be centered, and listen to your heart. Most of us don't listen to our heart. It's just that we go on, listen to the chatter of the mind. But when you do meditation, you actually get connected to your heart, and that is where your real guidance comes from. So that is the reason why I say please be heart oriented and let the mind follow your heart. Your heart is a command center. So I learned from somewhere that the why will be answered by your heart, and the how will be answered by your mind. So please follow your heart, and that is where your intuition will help you. It will bring you clarity, it will bring you purpose, and it will give you direction. So it has given me direction in many ways, in terms of career, in terms of how to go about life, in relationships as such. So that is how meditation has helped me to increase my understanding as well, to increase my maturity levels as well, in terms of crisis or issues or any kind of personal drama that we can talk about.
So do you remember any one such instance where you didn't had much clarity and you went and asked your father like, can you guide me? So how was it during such instances? Like how were you getting the guidance? Any one such instance if you can suggest or refer here.
Yes, yes, definitely. I was working with HSBC at one point of time, and I went to Vizag. I was transferred to Vizag for 11 months, and I was about to get promoted over there as an assistant manager. I had already worked for about 3 years over there, and I was earning that assistant manager post. But it was a night shift, and I called up my father and I asked him, Dad, there is the situation over here, and I have spent 11 months over here. Uh, there is an opportunity, a great opportunity for me to get promoted over here. So, do you want me to come back to Hyderabad, or do you want me to stay in Vishakhapatnam? So, without a blink of an eye, he said, "Come back." So, uh, the way to dad's this thing was, when you already take a decision of doing something, he will not interfere in that decision. When you take a question like that, I don't know what to do. Should I do this? Should I do that? Or should I do something else that you want to suggest? So that is when he will give you advice, give you suggestion as to what to do. So he really practiced non-interference. When I made up my mind, he would not interfere. When I'm in dilemma, then he would suggest me as to what to do. So these were the situations wherein I used to get guidance from him. Like, many times I used to ask him questions, I used to ask him for guidance, and he was the most, friendliest father, I can say. He was like a buddy, he was like a friend for me. So, yeah.
So since you are saying like he was very friendly and he was like a buddy, and most of us we experienced like our fathers being little strict and giving us like we used to get scared of our fathers mostly when we were young, and so you have any such instance where he was being strict with you so that you if you're not following the path or something that he was expecting out of you, any such instance?
Yeah, I can tell you one such instance, like, when I was working and I wanted to set up a school. I wanted to set up a school wherein, I could teach spirituality and everywhere, everything. And I went to him saying that I want to set up a school. I want to teach children about meditation. I want to, give them a spiritual side. And then he said, no, you're not born to be stuck at one place. You're born to travel around across the globe and teach meditation. So if you set up a school, you will be stuck there. Never get stuck at one place. You are born to, go everywhere and teach meditation, and that is what you are supposed to do. And that is when he gave me an advice, even though I made up my mind, even though I made a decision that I want to set up a school. But then he put his foot down and said that no, this is not what you are supposed to do. So then I took my decision back and I followed what he said. So that is one of those instances. See, it's all, how things, uh, even though he would practice non-interference, but he did not impose it on me. He said that you're not supposed to do that. Whether you take the advice or not, it's up to us. So he would not impose it on us. That is what he would guide us. He would give us direction. You're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to do this. So he said that and he left it. And he gave me that freedom to take my own decision, to either follow my father or to do something that I have decided. So I followed my father on that.
Wow, that's awesome. That's
Yeah.
great, Akka. So, like as you grow up, you might have seen youngsters of your similar age, right? So, how were they at that? I mean, now the generation is different, and then there was no much awareness also about meditation, right? That's when I think the word meditation itself was mostly 10-15 years back. It got so popular, right? Before that, it was mostly yogasana was something that most people know, but even that was like not so popular. But how was that when youngsters come into meditation, especially meeting Patri sir? So how was that experience, and how did Patri sir see that the importance of meditation for youngsters at that time when you were practicing meditation?
To be honest with you, I was least interested in who used to come to visit him, who used to not come to visit him. I used to escape from my house because the public life had started happening, and so many people used to start coming from home, and I was like, what is this happening? Why are so many people coming into my house? They used to barge in into our rooms and do that and do this. I used to escape from all of it. To be very honest with you, I was like, no, 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 this is not happening with me. So I used to go early in the morning. I used to come late in the evening so that I can escape all these things. So even Paima was there earlier as well, but I was not interested. I was least interested in what meditation is doing for youth. I was least interested in what was meditation doing for the young adults or older adults. I was least interested. I used to escape from all of that. I mean, the whole of my intermediate or degree or even the early school, high school age also, I used to escape from all of that. I was least interested. So that is how I was, and I didn't care. I didn't care. Like, yes, my father was there. He was teaching meditation. People were coming, and I was like, away from all of that.
Okay. So, like, when did you actually felt that no, this is not what I have to do. I should connect with everyone. Uh, like, when did you get that feeling, and why did you get that feeling?
That is when I after quit my job in 2010. So that is when I realized that, I was not getting a job again after that. So that is when I realized that I think there's something going on that I'm not getting a job, and it's not possible because I have good experience, I have good skills, I have good, communication skills and everything that is required for a job. I had that. I had that confidence and everything, but I was not getting a job. So that is when I started realizing that, I don't think I should do a job anymore. So that is when I realized that this is something that I have to take on seriously. And from then onwards, I trained myself. I started reading books seriously. And I started, discussing spirituality with my father and with my husband and with many other masters around me. I used to, take some guidance from there. I used to meditate, and so that is how it happened. I train myself. Every person, before you enter into teaching or before you enter into spirit, serious spreading of something, you have to work on yourself first. That is what I did. You have to work on yourself, because unless until you work on yourself, there's nothing for you to give later. Even though you have been born in a spiritual family, you have to work on yourself. The gift has been given to you, that you're born in a spiritual family, but it's up to you how you work on yourself. It doesn't matter where you are born, it doesn't matter how it is, but unless until you actually work on yourself, that individually working on yourself, it is not going to help. So I started working on myself in that way. I started to build up my own, what do you say, that intuitiveness or anything, uh, with clarity and all that. So I used to build up myself, build up that, mm, just working on yourself. That is what I did, and then later, slowly, I entered into this. It's not like one fine day I just woke up and did this. So it gradually went across, and I started slowly coming into picture, which I used to hate earlier. So that is what happened.
And how was like you saw many youngsters coming into meditation and at that generation. So how did Patricia used to guide them, or how was so many youngsters able to get in touch with meditation, and how was that journey for those youngsters, if you know any of them during that time?
Yeah. See, I can tell you one thing, that he used to guide youngsters not as a guru, not as an elderly person, who knows it all. He used to be so, such beautiful friendship with all the youngsters, that he used to become that age. So if you want to connect with youth, you have to become that age and then bring them up. So that is what he used to beautifully do. And he used to converse with youngsters, he used to chill out with them, he used to crack jokes with them. He used to have a great sense of humor, and, cook food with them, serve them food, and, have beautiful conversations with them. अरे भाई क्या चल रहा है and all that. He used to have this fun thing with all the kids and the young adults, that, the youngsters were so much attracted to his simplicity, to his friendship, and his, chilled out attitude. That, there was no, like, I am a guru and you're, whatever it is. So that attracted youth a lot, and I could see that he is the most friendliest guide that any youngster could get. So he used to relate to them in very personal ways. He used to touch them in very personal, that that heartfulness, and that, he used to teach them mindfulness. That's how he used to touch the youngsters, in a very beautiful and deeper way. So that's how youngsters were really, really attracted to him. Uh, you know, yeah, that's all I can say.
And for any parents, especially for Indian parents, like the relationship which our children or their children get into, they take it very seriously. Especially marriage is a very serious topic in any family, right? So, how was Patri sir with your marriage, and how did you said you choose your husband by your own intuition, right? So, how was Patri sir's guidance in that aspect, or how did you see Patrice's guidance and this what to say, like uh, you choose someone, and how was his reaction for it?
Yeah, it was a beautiful thing, and I'm sure all the youngsters would want to know a clarity as to I know who should I choose as my wife, or who should I choose as my husband. Nowadays, there's too much overthinking is happening. They don't follow their heart. They follow their mind. Too much of overthinking is happening. Should I choose this girl? Should I choose that boy? What if I choose this girl? What if I choose that boy? Too much of thinking here. This thing should not be decided from this. Thing it has to go from the heart, and that is where meditation helps you to choose something. And it doesn't mean that if you choose from your heart there will be no problems in the relationship. There will be problems, there will be karmic relationships, everything will happen, but it is as per your design. So you have to choose, follow your heart, and you will find the right person. Finding the right person doesn't mean that you will have a cakewalk in your life. So that is what I mean when I say that. So when this happened, I was 21 when I started, my friendship with Mr. Srinivas Reddy. So I started a friendship thing with him. Like it was not like romance or love or anything. It was pure friendship, nothing else. And then after 1 year, I guess, then uh, then we decided that this will has to go in a very serious way. And then I approached my father. Then I asked him, Dad, I want to get married to this guy. So then go ahead. That's it. He
That's
didn't
it.
ask why. He didn't ask how. He didn't ask why this guy. He didn't say no. He didn't say nothing. He just said, go ahead. Within a second, go ahead.
That's like for us so hard to accept. uh, Hope that happens in all other houses. I mean, definitely, sir being that enlightened, and the basic things he always says is like non-interference, and he always says that up to certain age, for example, 18 or something, is the son or daughter belongs to you, then you have to let them free. So I mean, whatever he has said, he has done in his own life, right? So that's amazing to listen to you. And how is been your journey in relationship? Because we see so much of confusion, as you said, in relationship because of too much stress and too much what to say, than heart. It's happening more in mind level, in more of overthinking. So what made you choose the person, and how is your journey in relationship?
See, you just know. It's not like how you choose. There is no step-by-step process, because step-by-step process is given by your mind. Your heart just says, go for it. That's it. It doesn't, the how is given by the mind. The what is given by the heart. That's what I'm saying. The direction is given by your heart, and the how is given by your mind. So we are always focusing on the how rather than the what. So let us focus on the what, and that is what it came from my heart, and that is how I chose that person. And as far as relationship is concerned, we are still friends. We are still best buddies. So I do not believe in the tags of wife and husband and father and mother and children and all that. The best relationship that anybody can have any with each other is friendship, and it is above all kinds of relationships. So we have to have that friendship amongst all of us, whether it be parents or whether it be children, because you know what happens is children, what they do, they put the parents in a high altar, and they have so many expectations from the parents that the parents are not supposed to do mistakes. The parents are supposed to do some things. They are expected to do some things, and we forget, as children, we forget that they are also human beings. They're also human beings. They also can make mistakes. They also can fumble. They also can, fall down and then get up. So it's okay. It's okay. We're all human beings. We're all supposed to learn in our own way. So try to understand your parents and be compassionate with your parents. Please understand them instead of judging them and putting on too many expectations on them. Just try to understand them. They are also human. So that is how I chose him with him and friendship. That's it, guys. No tags, no labels, just friendship. Every relationship should have friendship. No tags.
Yeah, that's awesome, Akka. So and again coming back, like Sir has created Paima long back. I don't even remember exactly which year it was created. And at that time when it was created, so were you part of it? And if you were not part of it, do you know like what was this thought process behind having Paima back then?
I have no idea why he started it. I have no idea. And when he started it, I have no idea. I was never a part of it. As I told you, I used to run away. I used to escape from all of this. I had no idea what was going on in PSSM, how many people were coming in, how many people were going out, how many youngsters were there, and nothing. So no connection at all. At that time, while it was happening, I was least interested. Yeah.
Okay. So in whenever you associated, whenever you felt like you came back, like you felt that yeah, I need to connect with all other masters, learn from others. I have to do the the spiritual discussion. So who did you connect with? Was it directly with youngsters? Did you get a chance to connect with Paima, or the moment you came, there was no Paima?
I could not connect with Paima as such. I mean, I did not see the physical age of any masters as such.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It was everything all mixed up, youngsters, older adults, everything. It was PSSM for me. It was not Paima for me. It was PSSM. So I used to meet all the PSSM masters as such, young, old, children, everything. It was all the same for me. So yes, I used to meet them. I used to talk to them and all, but um, yeah, I not in a spiritual way, but in a friendly way. I used to interact with them. I used to listen to them. I used to listen to their experiences, and that was about it. And uh, it didn't go deeper, as I can say, at that point of time.
Yeah. So as time went by, there was in between there was a break which was given to Paima, and again Paima was reinitiated. So when it was reinitiated, yourself and Srinivas Reddy sir was one of the main advisors for Paima. So at that time, how did it restart, and did we get any guidance or any vision from Paima during that time when you were also part of the
Yeah,
reinitiation?
yeah. So yeah, it was restarted by Venu from Vizag, and he also had this great intuition that what, Paima has to start again. Paima has to do that. So he came home with this proposal to start Paima, and he wanted to rename it. Earlier, it was Pyramid Young Masters Association, which was named by Patriji himself. So then Venu came back saying that he actually came home, sat with both of us, me and Srinivas, and we were thinking of what kind of names we can rename it as. And he started saying that Pyramid Youth for Meditation Awareness, and Srinivas had mentioned something else. I don't remember quite remember what are the different kinds of full forms that Paima can have. And I was just walking here and there across the hall, and was thinking, what are the main pillars of PSSM? It's meditation and vegetarianism, right? So we already have M for meditation there. And what can A stand for? Then the nearest for vegetarianism is called Ahimsa. So I suggested this name, like Pyramid Youth for Meditation and Ahimsa can be one of the names, can be one of the full forms of the abbreviation of PYMA. And this was my suggestion, and Srinivas had given his suggestions. Venu had his own suggestions, and he took all the suggestions to Patriji at Bengaluru, at Pyramid Valley International. He took all these things, and So he explained everything what he was thinking, and then he took 1 hour to decide upon the name of Paima, the full form of Paima, and he went through all that, and finally he did meditation and ahimsa, because that really puts out, as far as, I mean, that is what my thought process was. That is what actually put out the essence of PSSM, meditation and vegetarianism. So he selected Pyramid Youth for Meditation and Ahimsa, and I was very happy because that is what I have suggested at that point of time, and that is how it came up to existence, relaunching of Paima. He said in his own words, it's Paima 2.0. So that's how it came across.
So, what you had any personal interaction with Patrisa about Paima, and did you get to know like what exactly he's expecting or what is he looking forward in accordance with Paima?
Yes, so we had Paima events, and I started to become a part of Paima events the moment Venu and had invited us to become advisors, me and mom and Srinivas to become advisors. That is when I started becoming active in Paima, and I started attending events and connecting with the youth and all. And I would like to share one video of his wherein he stated his vision of Paima. uh, I'll just take a moment of yours.
Yeah, sure, Akka.
Uh,
PYMA, that is Pyramid Youth for Meditation and Ahimsa. It is the youth wing of Pyramid Spiritual Society's Movement of India, founded by Dr. Brahmarshi.
one second.
PYMA, that is Pyramid Youth for Meditation and Ahimsa. It is the youth wing of Pyramid Spiritual Society's Movement of India, founded by Dr. Brahmarshi Pitamaha Patriji.
Pyramid Youth for Meditation and Ahimsa. We have got only 2 points. The first point is meditation, the second point is Ahimsa.
PYMA, what's your vision about PYMA?
I want everybody to consider themselves as youth. There is no old age physically. I want all the crores of people to become PYMA masters, and they are going to become within 30 years.
How do you get the visions of future? What is this? What is this kind of power?
That is the power of enlightenment. You are able to pinpoint what you want in the future, and you work towards it. Happy. You are not interfering with anybody, nor you allow anybody's interference in your life. I want every person to become as enlightened as Gautam Buddha. I want every youth to become as enlightened as Mahatma Gandhi.
PMC English presents Patriji's Vision of PYMA.
Yes, Akka, that was a wonderful event which happened in Kartal. Like it was an amazing day where even I was part of it, and his message was just awesome. Where he clearly said that don't interfere in anyone's life and never let others interfere in your life. So I still remember his words, and it was a wonderful day where a launch of a wonderful song uh, happened. So it was amazing day. So you just brought all those memories back with this wonderful video.
Yeah, how did you feel in that day? Like, the 500 people had come and attended that event, and it was I think October 2nd, if I'm not wrong. It
Yes.
was done in the Maheshwara Mahapyramid, and he was celebrating the Paima Day on that day. And so many things that he taught us. He wants every youngster to become a spiritual scientist, to do experiments, to do research on meditation, on pyramids, and work on themselves, and become like Buddha, become like Jesus, become yourself, become a master. So, yeah, how did you feel over there?
So it was an amazing experience for me, and especially the song Jai Ho song, that the launch which happened that day. It I don't know, just listening to that song was like I felt like so much of transformation within, because there's so much of wisdom in that one song where he speaks about everything and all the great masters. So especially the music, which is there in that song, and especially Patrice's flute. It just transcends us to the next level. So that was a great day for me personally, and it was a great experience. We were around, I think, 15 to 20 members from Bangalore or Karnataka going to that event. So that was one of the memorable event where so many youngsters were part of that event. Yes, Akash. And like post that, like he always had a wonderful journey. So like he always said that, uh, you know, I heard him saying once when I had one of the one-on-one session with him that uh, whoever are active and energetic, they are all youngsters, and whoever are lazy, they are all old people. So, like, he specifically didn't keep any age as a factor, but still, uh, like, since with with age, the mindset of the persons also do changes. But if they are into PSSM, there is no age. So, how do you see that this we call the current generation as Gen Z? So, how do you see that for this current generation, the role of PYMA, role of meditation, specifically for this generation?
Yeah, though he did not mention any age, like the lazy people are old and the energetic people are young, but he did mention in one of the sessions that over 40, it's difficult for a person to change.
Hmm.
It becomes a little difficult for a person to transform his life or his habits or his thinking patterns or emotions, because they become little more slow. So that is the reason why Patriji said that the younger the person is, the better, chances are there for that person to learn meditation and to accept meditation as a part of life and become more, with clarity and good decision making skills that person can happen. So that is the reason why he put the age of 13 to 35 from teenage onwards. So 13 to 35 was the age group for PYMA, because the age factor plays a very important role in the mindset of a person. It helps a person to get transformed, like they're more acceptance, the acceptance of, they're like sponge. That age is like, where you are as like a sponge, and you take everything into you. You're more adaptable, you're more flexible, you're more open-minded, you're more experimental. So that is how he put up the age, and that is the only reason why the age limit is there. Other than that, everyone is a youngster, as Patriji said. Um, so the future of PYMA. I stand with what Patriji said, and this is my personal thing. How I see the future of PYMA is one beautiful youth wing of PSSM, which can take forward PSSM in the future for 1,000, 2,000, 5,000 years across in the future. And he said that 800 crore people will become PYMA masters in the future, in his own words. I'll send you the link. Please watch it. And he said with his own words, like 800 crore people will become PYMA masters in the future. And that is going to happen. That is going to happen. Whatever he said is going to happen. And there is no other way. We have to work on it. We all as a team should work on it, come into oneness, become more open-minded, more, learning, more adaptable, more flexible. Let us not become rigid. Let us not become, this is it. Let us become more experimental. Let us become more open-minded. And that is what his vision for PYMA is, to become Buddhas, to become Jesus Christ, to become Mahavirs, to become yourself, to be yourself. So this is my vision of PYMA, that today's youth are tomorrow's responsible citizens of the world. They take on more responsibilities. For example, they can become the chairman of a trust. They can become a leader of a country. Okay, they can become the leader of some group. They're all born leaders. All PYMA masters are born leaders. All they have to do is believe in themselves, that they have the strength, they have the courage, they have that bravery within them, that they can take the leadership roles. You are a leader. You are a leader. You just have to know and believe in yourself that you are a leader. That is how you can lead yourself. First, you have to lead yourself. Then you can lead others. So I see all PYMA masters as not masters, but leaders of the future. You are the future. And that is how, through you, PSSM principles will go, through you, Patriji's teachings will go, through you, 18 principles will go, through you, the 13 personal principles of each and every pyramid master will go, through you. So you are the torch bearers of PSSM. The Gen Z is the torch bearer of PSSM. So let us all work on ourselves, start spreading PSSM principles across everywhere. Already PYMA masters are doing it. In beautiful ways they are doing it. They are visiting every college, every school. They are touching every youngster's lives through meditation, through ahimsa. And they're taking it forward so brilliantly. And Vishwa is one of the brilliant leaders who is taking PYMA forward in a beautiful way. And in the same way, everyone should become a leader. Everyone is a global leader. You are a global leader. Don't ever settle for less. Don't ever settle for less. You are a global leader. Don't ever lose that confidence in yourself. So that is Patriji's vision of PYMA, that everyone should become a spiritual scientist, to become a Jesus, to become a Buddha, to be a master. And that is how you take this forward. And my vision of PYMA is to take PSSM, Patriji's teachings, his principles, 18 principles, 13 principles, and all of his wisdom to the next generations. That is our duty. Without fabricating it, without diluting it. Just take it as he said. That is my vision of PYMA.
Wonderfully said, Akka. We have some rapid fire questions, or like few questions with few options related to meditation and spiritual science. So shall we start it?
Please, please.
So the first question is, and the options are like yes, no, and I believe in universal energy, not a deity.
Can you repeat the question? I think I lost you in between.
Do you believe in higher power?
Yes.
Cool. And the next question is spirituality the same as religion?
No.
Okay. Can you be spiritual without believing in God?
I think both are the same.
Okay. And what's more important, faith or logic?
Faith or?
Logic.
Um, faith as in religion, if I'm not wrong.
No, not
So
as a
I
religion. It can just be faith on anything. It's not specifically religion. It can be
I
the
feel
faith
both are important, because you have to have faith in your guru
Mhm.
and take it forward with spiritual science experimentation. So logic and faith are both important, because first of all, you have to have faith in your guru, faith in yourself, and then carry it forward with your own individual, logic or mind.
Cool. So, according to you, does soul exist?
Oh, yes, it does. Otherwise, we can't exist. And soul exists when you
Awesome.
cultivate your heart. You have to develop your soul. And as Patriji said, there is an infant soul, young soul, old soul, transcendental soul. We have to build up our soul. Yeah, everyone has a soul. Yes.
Awesome. Have you ever felt a deep, unexplainable connection to something greater?
Yes, for animal kingdom.
Awesome. Awesome. Do you believe in reincarnation?
Oh, yeah, of course. Karma, come on.
The next question is karma real?
100% yes.
Awesome. Awesome. So either of you have to choose either of any one of in these two, meditation or prayer.
Meditation, anytime.
Awesome. Is suffering necessary for spiritual growth?
Uh, I don't term it as suffering, I term it as challenges. You don't really suffer when you're in meditation. You really go through that experience. I don't term it as suffering, I term it as experience. Everything is an experience so that you can learn lessons. There is no suffering, there's just experience, there's just lessons, and there's just, you know, transforming yourself and becoming a butterfly from a cocoon.
Yeah. Wonderful, Akka. So, uh, have you ever had a spiritual awakening, like some kind of awakening, if you have experienced any time in this journey?
It was just a gradual process, not really awakening. One time just jhat se ho gaya. That didn't happen. It was a gradual thing, like learning every day, evolving every day. Effortlessly, it happened. Every day was a learning. Every day was a beginning. Every day was a part of evolution. So, no.
Any one experience which comes to your mind immediately? This was one of the memorable experience for me in my meditation.
Yeah. So, I would say that my mother was a healer.
Hmm.
So she used to be a healer, and when she started uh, healing people, that is when she started saying that I was getting their diseases and I'm suffering and all that. So then Patriji said that you should not heal anybody. Because I also had a very different idea of healing at that time, that you can heal people, you can get healed by people. What's wrong in it? Then he said that you're not supposed to interfere in anybody's karma, and you should not interfere in anybody's karma. You should not let anybody interfere in your karma. So don't heal anybody. So that changed my perception of healing altogether at that time.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Can nature be a form of divine presence?
Yes, nature is divine presence.
Cool.
Yeah.
Do you think animals have souls?
They have group souls. They don't have individual souls, they have group souls. Human beings have individual souls, animals have group souls.
Okay. Does everything happen for a reason?
Absolutely, without a doubt.
Cool. Is intuition a spiritual sense?
Yeah, yeah. They call it seventh sense or eighth sense, but basically it's intuition, it's the language of your heart.
Okay. Can love be a spiritual force?
Love is a spiritual force. Friendship is a spiritual force. It's all heart.
And what difference do you find between love and friendship?
Um, Friendship is better than love. Love, I love you one day, I don't love you one day. But friendship, if you do friendship, that will stay forever.
Yeah, that's great. So, is the universe consciousness?
Yes, and that is how we elevate our consciousness. That is how we connect to the universal consciousness through meditation, by increasing our individual consciousness, and then group consciousness, and then universal consciousness.
Okay. Is ego the enemy of spiritual growth?
I would not say enemy, because as such there are no enemies. It's just ego will be there. It will help you guide through to a certain time, but you have to give up your ego. The I will be there, but the self-importance you have to lose. You're not that important. You are important to yourself, but you need not be important to everyone else. So you have to lose that self-importance. You have to lose that ego, that ahankar, that arrogance, or everything that the vanity that you are living. You have to give up on all that if you want to become spiritual. Because at one time, a youngster, there's a youth with truth program by Patriji, wherein youngsters ask Patriji questions, and he was asked one question of such sort. Sir, I have seen so many people who are egoistic and still do meditation and still in a spiritual way. So Patriji said that I don't understand spiritual ego. Either you're egoistic or spiritual. Both can't exist at the same time.
Awesome. So the next question is, can science and spirituality coexist?
They are coexisting. They're not separate.
So in which way, Akka? Like mostly, most of most of them who are very new to spirituality or meditation, they do ask like, can science prove it? So how can science prove spirituality?
Science has proved spirituality. For example, there you can read the book called as the Power of Pyramids. And there are lots of experiments done on pyramids, and Patriji himself had done lots of experiments on pyramids, and it's very, very scientifically proven. There are now the technology has grown so much that you can see your aura, you can test your aura, you can test your energy circles, and there are so many things right now which are coming up, and scientifically we have proof wise. Scientifically, we have advanced a lot, but spirituality is definitely a science because energy is science. It is all energy science. Because wherever your focus goes, it increases, and that has been proved scientifically. So science and spirituality will go hand in hand. It can't be separate.
Yeah. That's where I think we are all coming up, where a lot of scientists are also doing a lot of experiments on how meditation helps, the person to stay calm. Yeah, I totally agree. So, one word that defines your spiritual journey. The options are seeking peace, transformation, confusion.
Transformation, obviously.
Wow, awesome. That's great, Akka. Thank you for this wonderful Q&A. It was fun. So we have a few questions from the audience, and
Yeah.
one of the question is like any supernatural meditation experiences. They are asking, did you have any supernatural meditation experiences?
I have zero experiences in meditation. So, yeah.
So the question might be like, if you have zero experience in meditation, then why do you still feel like meditating, and why have you still hung to meditation?
See, uh, Patriji said that, there's so many people came to him saying that, sir, they're seeing colors, they're seeing masters, and they're seeing so and so. They feel this, they feel that. Why am I not getting experiences, sir? Am I doing something wrong? Am I doing the wrong thing? Am I meditating in a wrong way? Or am I not good enough to do meditation? He said, see, some people get experiences, some people don't get experiences. It's okay. We are not doing meditation for experiences. If they come, it's okay. If they don't come, it's okay. Don't have to feel very happy that you're getting experiences. Don't have to feel very sad that you're not getting experiences. Let everything happen naturally. We are not doing meditation for experiences. We are doing meditation for transformation, to elevate our mind, to change our emotions, to become emotionally mature, mentally mature, to understand ourselves, our purpose of life, to change our life, to expand our consciousness, to expand our awareness, to expand our energies and vibrations. That is more important. So experiences will come, may not come. Don't judge yourself based on whether you're getting experiences or not. That's all right. It's okay. You do meditation just because you have to do meditation, because every day you have to do meditation. Just because you're not getting experiences, don't stop meditation. Don't compare yourself with others. Please. Yeah.
Wonderful, Akka. This is one of the major questions many masters or many new meditators have. So thank you so much for that. And we have one more question from Sant. And the question is, through meditation, suffering can be overcome, not pain. Is it true?
Yes, suffering can be overcome because you will understand that there's no more suffering, but pain will be there because pain is caused to you because you have caused pain to others. It's as simple as that. Somebody has caused pain to you because you have caused pain to others, and that is the understanding that we get when we start doing meditation and when we start understanding the karma philosophy. It's not a philosophy; it is real. It's a fact. So when you understand karma, you will understand that you have got pain because you have inflicted pain on the others. So you have to learn those lessons from the pain that you have got. Understand yourself, forgive everyone, because what you have done to others will come back to you, and whatever has happened in your life or whatever is happening in your life is what you have given to others. As simple as that. So accept that pain, learn the lessons from that pain, and move on. Don't get stuck there. And meditation will help you release yourself from the mental blocks, from the emotional blocks, and from the physical blocks.
Yeah, amazing, Akka. Thank you so much. And one last question we have from Prashant. So,
Yes.
why you have not worked on your physical body? I don't exactly understand what that means,
He
but
means that I am little plump, and that is what he's saying.
so
I feel
Prashant
that,
is here.
yeah, that's all
So,
right. That's all
no,
right. Not a problem at
is that
all.
what you mean, Prashant?
I think so.
I'll just ask him to unmute. Let us clearly understand what he wants to ask. Yes, Prashant, you can unmute.
Yes, Prashant, you can say. No problem.
Physical body, nothing else.
Yes,
Prashant.
आपने यू had क्वेश्चन पूछा था ना कि बॉडी के बारे में, तो समझा नहीं. जस्ट वांटेड टू गेट इट क्लियर फ्रॉम यू.
You have understood. She have understood.
Huh?
You have understood the question.
You have understood the question is
Yeah,
what he
yeah,
said.
I can get that. See, Prashant, every person chooses their body, every person chooses their situation, every person chooses their family, every person chooses that. And there are lessons to be learned from that particular situation. Okay? What do you mean by body? Is it the figure? Is it the who decided that the person should be in a different way? Okay? Somebody is black, somebody is white, somebody is tall, somebody is short, somebody is thin, somebody is like very super thin, somebody is fat. That's all right. How do you judge anybody based on their physical appearance? Isn't it? All right. So everything is part of the plan. Every person has certain lessons to be learned from that plan. And let us not judge others by their physical appearance. Okay. So that is all right. I understand that. I'm not taking it as an insult at all, whatever it is. So every person has a lesson to learn from everything that happens in their life. So I need not be right from your eyes, and you may not be right from my eyes. So if I have to say, uh, some meditators have bald head. So that doesn't mean that they're wrong. You should have full hair, no? So some meditators are short, like 4 foot. Why are they short? Why didn't they work on their physical body? Why can't they become tall? See, every person chooses their thing. Every person chooses their journey. And who are you? Who am I to judge them by their journey, by their things that happen in their life? No judgment whatsoever. No
Absolutely.
judgment whatsoever.
Absolutely, I totally agree. I remember once Patricia saying, don't see any person as just physical body, see everyone as energy, consciousness, and wisdom. So that's something that I always remember. And yeah, thank you so much for wonderfully answering all the questions. And it was an amazing interaction with you. And you have been a guiding force for us, for PYMA now. Being as a backbone, guiding us, supporting us, taking so much of efforts to do so much of things that PYMA is today currently. So you are there as a backbone, and we are really grateful for all the support that you always provide us and constantly push us to do great things for PYMA. So thank you so much, Akka. So Before we conclude, I just want if there are any participants here who don't know about the Awakening Youth, so I will just share the teaser so that everyone gets to know about the Awakening Youth Fest.
Imagine this 3 days in the heart of nature.
A pyramid. And 1,000+ young people, all trying to grow just like you. This isn't another workshop. It's a community-led gathering where we hit pause on the chaos and get real about life together. We have picked the most requested topics from our own youth circle, from career and money to meditation, emotions, relationships, creativity, and purpose. We have invited the right people, facilitators who actually walk the talk, to guide us, not to preach us. There's no entry fee, no pressure to be someone, just space to reflect, recharge, and reconnect with yourself. The Awakening Youth Fest, this August at Pyramid Valley International. Come as you are, leave with direction, clarity, and peace. This isn't just another event, this is us holding space for each other. Click the link below to register yourselves.
So, yes, friends, so this is one of the amazing event that we are doing for the very first time in a large scale from PYMA. So whoever are here, please do be part of this wonderful event and do invite all of your friends for this amazing festival that we are going to have in Pyramid Valley International on August 15, 16, 17. And we also have, we will share the flyer regarding the event. And if anyone would like to contribute anything for the event, so here we do have the scanner as well, where at least on a day-to-day basis. Just a moment. Sorry. On a day-to-day basis, we will have close to 1,000 youngsters in the Mega Pyramid taking part in this wonderful event. So if you feel like contributing whatever possible from your end, please do contribute and be part of this amazing event. Thank you so much. And Akal, a few words from you about the event. You're on mute.
Yes, friends, my dear friends, my dear masters, my dear gods, everyone is welcome to enjoy the experience and learn from great masters, great speakers whom we have. It's a very beautifully curated program by PYMA Global Team. So everyone is welcome to enjoy, to experience, to be in the hub of nature. To please come and enjoy yourself and experience it. 3-day amazing experience, my dear friends. And this is the first time ever that PYMA is organizing a youth fest in such a large scale. And I would like to invite everyone to be a part of it. We are all one family, one PSSM. So
Yeah.
we are all friends. Let's come together as friends. Let's work on ourselves, learn a lot, teach a lot, and then leave and continue the transformational experience throughout the year. And please come, join in. Register yourself right now, my dear friends.
Thank you, Akka. Before we end, we have one last question from Aditya. So his question is how to become Patriji.
Don't try to become Patriji, but try to be yourself. Be yourself and don't try to be like somebody. Learn from people. That's all you have to do. Learn from everybody and become yourself. Become your true self. So there can be only one Patriji, there can be only one Aditya. So be Aditya.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much, Akka. And one last question. to
Yeah.
conclude, what is your spiritual goal?
There is no spiritual or materialistic goal as such. So we have only one goal, because Patriji said that we are not human beings having a spiritual experience. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. So we are all spiritual beings. There is no spiritual goal, materialistic goal, nothing of that sort. So we are all human beings. We are not spiritual. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. So my purpose of life is to release the humanity from making the animals as slaves for whatever reason. So that is one of the agendas that I have. And it's not like, only one pointed. There's no one track mind as such. I'm here to spread meditation. I'm here to spread ahimsa. I'm here to spread the science, spiritual science teachings. I'm here to spread friendship. I'm here to spread compassion. I'm here to be with each other, learn from each other. It's all things. It's not like one point. We all are learning step by step. We are learning, and goals will change, but the ultimate purpose will have to be achieved through these goals. So that's what I can say.
Yeah, absolutely, Akka. One last question from participants. Can we teach
Yeah.
others on particular subject until we have no self-experience on that subject?
Yes, that's a beautiful question. We can teach others even though we don't have experience, but we need to mention the source of the subject where you have learnt it from. For example, if I teach something, okay, I mention the source that I have taken this from so and so book, or I have learned this from so and so master. References are very, very, very important. See, you don't have to mention references if it is your own experience. Okay, but if it is not your own experience, if you have learned from something, some book or someone, mention that reference. You have to give that respect to the source of the wisdom that you're sharing from. Because whenever I take classes, I mention this is from Deepak Chopra, this is from Torkam Saradarian, this is from Patriji, this is from Buddha. You have to mention the source, you have to give the reference. If it is your own, you don't have to give references.
Thank you, Akka. Thank you so much for your patience and wonderful last 1.5 hours of conversation, meditation, fun. It was just great to have you in this session. And we all together are looking forward to meet you directly at the Pyramid Valley International for Awakening Youth Fest. And I invite all other friends here to be part of this wonderful event where we all come together, celebrate, share our wisdom, and learn, enjoy, have fun. This is what life is all. Yeah. Thank you, Masters.
Hey,
Thank
I'm
you
so
very much.
super excited. Are you guys excited? I'm so very super pumped and super excited for this event. And I want to see every one of you to come there. So I am really excited, really, really looking forward for this. I'm sure every PYMA master is looking forward to this. So be there. Don't give any excuses. Take off all those 3 days for yourself and come and join in. And because we are all here, making arrangements, and all the speakers and music and dance and activities will be there for you. Be there to experience it. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Akka. Thank you, everyone. See you next Sunday with yet another wonderful session. Thank you, Masters. Thank you.